Hello everyone, I'm SteampunkMiner and welcome back to Lands of Zankar, and today we're over by the Rift. And last time we had some chats about figuring out what to do with the Rift, so we are here to help in the preparations of building the gigantic beacon force-filled ring of stuff. So let's take a look at what Skunkee's already got started here. So he has this line of netherrack kind of going all the way around to mark out where we need to dig down. We're going to be digging down to bedrock there. So let's take a look to see how far he has gone. Let's see. Alright, yeah, he's done a pretty good amount it seems. Hello dolphin. So what I think I'm going to do is actually pick up and go this way off to the east. That'll be a good place to get started. Okay. So I'm gonna do that for a bit here. You know, while I'm digging these holes, I've been finding these submerged caves, and there's a lot of resources down here. I think I'm gonna be gathering some of that. This is actually really cool. I've never explored one of these before. I'm looking for redstone and iron and gold and diamonds. Might get lost. You know, like those mining distractions. You know how I talked about distractions? I found treasure map. I'm going on a bunch of treasure hunts. Finding lots of fun loot. Ooh, goodies. I like goodies. Ooh, and TNT, that's helpful too. Yay for the treasure. Now something I was wondering about. I've looked at this one and this one, but I haven't looked at these, but I'm pretty sure it doesn't matter. They probably already have connected to this treasure, but I want to do a quick little like flyaway and see if maybe I can get lucky. And it'll find a different treasure. Let's see what happens. Alright, let's take a look at this map. Okay, it looks like maybe. Well, let's fly back over there. Let's see if we end up on the map. Yeah, looks like it is going to be the same one, isn't it? Phooey. I've done a little bit of digging so far, and it looks like Skunkee has also done a little more progress as well. We're looking at maybe a quarter done at this point. Maybe just slightly over. So what I'm going to do is actually start preparing for the next stage of the force field building process, and that's going to be collecting lots of glass. So I'm going to set up like a little area here with like chests and things so that everyone who wants to donate glass can bring glass over here. So I'm going to grab like, I don't know, 30 something chests to start with and see how that goes. Alrighty, we have 64 chests. I did just decide to grab 64 since I held a whole stack. So this is the glass donation. Wow, my brain cannot think. Hold on. I cannot type either. Donation area. There we go, right? Good. Okay, we've got a major update on the force field here. Yeah, so Skunkee finished up the digging. He got all the beacons in place, and this is pretty intense. In fact, even my computer struggles a little bit with this, and that's just really difficult to look at. But I did start putting in random glass panes to kind of figure this out, and we did get a bunch of shulkers set up, so these are all full of glass. And we got some dyes over there, thanks to Manga. Thank you so much, Manga. And yeah, so this was what I started with, and the sporadic randomness, I don't know if it looks as good. Then I did a little test over here with trying to do like straight colors up to the top. And I personally don't like that. I think maybe this diagonal style will probably look the best for a force field. But yeah, that's the update on that. This can be continued to be worked on off camera until it's completed. And there probably won't be any more updates on that until the final, yeah. Yeah, I just said that. Derp. Anyways, random sidetrack. Skunkee built a portal. Hey, Tainro, what you doing over there?
Oh, nothing much. Just clearing out a tree. How about you? What you up to?
Well, we talked about something previously, right?
We did. We sure did. I told all my viewers I was going to come find you for some shenanigans, and some shenanigans we have talked about.
I've got lots of things.
I've got lots of things too. Oh my gosh, you have so many things. Okay, well, let's lay all these out. Let's say, I don't know, right around here. We'll just start throwing all these. Here, help me out. Let's
Okay,
do.
yeah. I brought lots
Let's
of things for us to, mostly
You did.
for the reward for doing this thing
Yes,
that
this
we're
thing
coming
is
up
fun, and this
with.
thing will reward you for doing the thing.
Oh, there's a sneak peek
So,
at the rewards right there.
oops. There's some. Yep. So there's some fun prizes. There's some fun prizes.
And there's
That's
this
your
thing.
boots. What? Ooh.
This is
Shiny.
the
Well,
grand
not shiny.
prize.
Ooh, not shiny.
You know what? That's 9 pieces of equipment you could upgrade,
That's insane.
right?
That's pretty good. Got some
Yeah,
good stuff here. Some building materials, more prizes, more prizes, more building
yeah,
materials,
yeah. Lots of.
building materials, building. Or no,
Ooh,
that's prizes.
I
And
like your boxes. You got some interesting stuff.
yeah, some fun stuff. So,
Hey, look, more prizes.
there we go. Um,
I'll laugh when Skunky gets lots of these because they're
right.
his rabbit heads.
I should go grab all that. I have like 2 or 3 stacks of rabbit heads back at my place.
Oh, I like that idea too. It could be fun. All right, well, I guess we are going to mess around here and try to build out this idea and concept we've got in mind, and it's going to be a surprise until we get it kind of figured out here. So we'll see you
Yeah,
guys in a little bit.
in just a little while.
All right, so we decided to move over to this little island just over the hill because we didn't want the beacon effects to bother any of this. And here's what we got so far for the basic concept and Tenor for the lay. Oh, there he is.
Here I am.
So
Okay.
Tenor, what do we got here?
So we've got a target game. It's going to test your flying and aiming abilities. So now I have to wait. Oh, there we go. Okay, all the effects are gone. So all of these little areas, there's going to be probably 5 to 10 doors. We'll maybe edit that as we go. But we have a target block and a door. Target block is connected to a delay switch, so it's going to actually, well, a pulse extender, I guess is what you'd call this. And that's going to go into the door so that depending on how well you aim, hold on, let me rephrase that. The better you aim, the longer it stays open. So if you hit on the very edge, for example, if you hit right here, boop, nothing. If you hit on the little white edge here, open for a split second and it closes. If you hit right on the bullseye, opens, waits for a nice little while, and then it closes.
Yeah.
So you've got plenty of time to do it. Now that's the aiming part. But I said flying abilities too.
Yes.
You notice the little dirt guy up here. So we're going to have other things. So for example, this is just a test piece. You'll stand right on here, look up and fly up and hope that you can get high enough. I did not get high enough.
Yep, and then you shoot
You may
the
have seen where the
target,
target.
and then try to fly through a door.
So you gotta fly up, get your bow out, and then hit the target. And then you probably did not hear the note block, but it chimes a little note block, and that'll also hit another door on the opposite side. So our thought with this one is you fly up, hit this target block, and then spin around really quickly and fly through a door that's, a few blocks lower than your level there. And we'll make several of those, and there's going to be a prize system.
Yeah.
And it's going to be a little mini game.
And
it'll be really
we're
exciting.
gonna do vertical and horizontal, so going up and down and left and right. So
Absolutely.
yeah. And hopefully, as they progress, it'll be more of a difficult challenge, and based on how well you do like how far you get, basically, is gonna give you better rewards.
Exactamundo. So that'll be something really fun. And then to finish this all off, at some point, once we have the whole skeleton built up, we're going to do a stream to finish coloring it all up and making it pretty. So for the sake of all of this, it's going to be pretty bare bones and probably dirt and stone and junk like that.
Yeah,
But
it'll be ugly.
stay tuned. Make sure it'll be very ugly. If you're not subscribed already, make sure you do that if you want to see how this thing gets colored up,
Mm-hmm.
because that'll be fun and it'll be a good time. So do that. Make sure
Yeah.
make sure you do that.
All right, so we have messed around with what's going to be like the token input system for getting their rewards per level.
Yes.
So basically, you have a sorting system to pull out the token, and we're using dirt as the example token. And we'll have an input at the top here. If you take a look, there'll be a piece of carpet over top of this, so they'll toss in their token, which will then spit out a reward, which you can see that netherrack jumped out down here, which will actually be up there at the same level when we actually build it. But
all of this is going to be way underground. That dirt platform up here is going to be floor level.
And then when we build it on each other platform, this will be all underneath the standing platform. So basically how this works is the dirt goes through the hopper chain here, gets sorted out through the sorting hopper here, and then that will trigger the reward dispenser or dropper to spit out the item. And anything that doesn't belong will just flow on to the end in this collection chest. Pretty simple. And the reason we have this hopper here is because the typical sorting system will pull the item through too fast to grab a signal, so we gotta pause the item in the chest so that we know what is actually the reward. It'll pause for a second, allowing the trigger to go off, and then it'll relock it again afterwards so that any new items won't just go straight through.
So basically, they can only use tokens, and if they use the right token, they get presents.
Yep.
Perfect.
Okay, so we have now set up just a very basic framework of how this is going to function and kind of the flow. So as a new player, you'll come in, we'll have our little shop guy here. He'll sell the entry token, which you can buy, and then you can buy arrows and rockets to be able to use within the game. You'll have a locker here with your name, and we'll color code them as well, and it will have a bow in there with a free arrow to get you started, so that you can get into the game. So shoot the target here, it opens up, you walk into the chamber, which will be between each level, and you'll throw in your entry token into here, and you get the next level's token, and then the door will open, allowing you to go into the next level.
Now I'm locked in here forever!
And one other thing, so this is just the entry point, so we're just going to get our level token, but once you get to the point where you get to, say this is level 1, for example, and I just can decide to either throw the token in and get a reward, or I can continue on to the next level, which will then allow me to exchange the level 1 token for the level 2 token.
And you'll get better prizes depending on how high of levels you opt out of.
Yep. So at the very end, we'll have
if you choose to get the level 1 token and go on, you can do that, or you can just quit here, obviously after you beat the first level, and just take your prize at that level.
Yep.
And each prize will get better and better the further you get.
And obviously this won't be level 1 because you didn't do anything.
Yeah, exactly.
But yeah, and then at the very end, we'll have a little exchange spot to be able to exchange the tokens for rewards.
Yeah.
Yeah. Work in progress.
All right.
See how long it takes to actually make this.
Season 5.
Right? All right, we're back at my little nether starter base, and as you can see, the portal is gone, so let's go build a new one. So, mega derp moment here. This portal was not linking up properly because it was several blocks off, so I had to move it. And where did I move it? Well, right down there. So this is actually the proper spot. It links up properly, and yeah. So now all I gotta do is at some point redirect the rail here, which I'll probably just bring it straight down, like right there, instead of having it go up. Basically switch where that's at, and disconnect it from up there. But yeah, look at this. This portal is just epic. So cool. Alright, well, that's going to be it for this episode. I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.